This next question is a great one. I really like this one.
Is it yours?
No. So a lot of people are wondering, like, how you guys met and what made you guys fall in love with each other.
I'll defer to Sister Bednar.
That's because I'll tell it the right way. We were students at BYU and met as students. In fact, it was interesting that we met in a family home evening activity. We were divided up into groups in our ward at Brigham Young University, and we had a home evening activity, and that's where I met him. So it was a wonderful beginning, but we didn't just fall in love at first sight. And many people think that's how it's done, that you just look at someone and you know that they're the right one, that you're going to fall in love and get married, but it took some time. So I encourage youth to not just go on a date with someone one time and say, well, that person's not for me. And I think Elder Bednar and I would both agree that people don't fall in love, but you pick someone with whom you can create the love that you desire. So we've spent 40 years of being married and creating that love. And I can honestly say that we're more in love today than we were 40 years ago. Now, 40 years to you sounds like a long, long time, and it is. But it is just wonderful. We celebrated just about 6 weeks ago our 40th wedding anniversary. And it's been a wonderful 40 years of learning and growing and becoming complementary to each other and letting our differences work together. Because men and women are different in many, many ways. But it's been wonderful as we've tried to let those unique characteristics that each one of us has build a wonderful and lasting relationship that will endure not only time, but eternity.
The word love is both a verb and a noun. And I think sometimes we think, well, I have to have the feeling, the noun, before I start doing love, the verb. It works both ways. Now, I don't want this to sound unromantic, but the feeling follows love, the verb. And so we find young people all over the world who think, well, I have to find the one and true and only. And more correctly, you have to become the one and true and only through what you do and what you become. So when she said you don't just fall in love, that doesn't just happen. You don't just sit around and wait for that to occur. You engage in love, the verb, and then love, the noun. The emotion and the feeling is just remarkable. So I think you create it, you don't find it.